Hello everybody, I came up with the amazing idea of ranking MMA women's fighter not by how good they are, their accolades, or, you know, whatever it is that they've done in the octagon, but by how hot they are. So, off rip, let's start with Shevchenko. Shevchenko, I don't know what it is, but she's just not attractive. She's going in the eh. Okay, now I will say this, I don't know half these ladies, and I mean no disrespect towards them, I'm just ranking them based off the way they look in their face, not by their body or anything else. Just pure facial attractiveness. Uh, this girl, she has a pretty smile. Now I will say this: some of them are smiling, which is kind of cheating, because a smile can look very different from like their regular face. But this girl has a beautiful smile. We'll put her in Shiite. This girl right here, she's kind of, she's not too bad. We'll put her in Shiite. Put her in Shiite. This girl, uh, she's okay. I'd put her in Shiite as well. Yeah, yeah, I'd put her in Shiite. This girl, eh, put her in a. Honestly, you wouldn't even suspect she's a fighter. She looks so, I don't know, I guess innocent or something. Anyway, this girl, she's kind of making a face here, raising an eyebrow or something. I don't know. But she's alright. I'd probably place her above this one. Macy Barber. Now, this one I do know her name. I know her because she got killed by Alexa Grasso not too long ago. But she's okay. She's not. Yeah, she's alright. Speaking of Alexa Grasso, she's in baddie approved. Alexa Grasso is a baddie. Uh, no questions asked. I think that's the saying I should be saying. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, she's in baddie approved. Alright, this girl, she kind of looks like she'd beat your ass. Some guys are into that. I wouldn't say I'm really into that, but, she's kind of making a face, kind of trying to seem tough or something, but she's kind of pretty. I'd probably put her in. She alright. Alright, up next is this girl. I don't know if she's baddie approved. Let's put her in pretty, but not a baddie. Excuse me. Up next is Juliana Pena. Yeah, she's in pretty, but not a baddie. I think that's the right spot. Alright. Yeah. Anyway, up next is Rose Namajunas. Now, I'm not gonna lie. She's going in fuck no. She doesn't just look like a dude. She looks like a little boy. Uh, and I'm not into little boys, so she's going in fuck no. That's simple. Now when she had longer hair, she definitely was very pretty. Or prettier, obviously. She has a beautiful smile, but she looks like a young boy. I'm not into that. Up next is Holly Holm. Holly Holm's in the fuck no. I'm not gonna lie. She's just not attractive to me. All right. Up next is Kayla Harrison. She kind of looks like a dude. The long hair is what's saving her, but she kind of looks like a dude, and she is fucking ripped. She probably has more testosterone than like 20% of the men's population. Anyway, up next is Tracy Cortez. Now, I don't know if I'd put Tracy Cortez in baddie approved. Maybe she's like right here. Oof, that's tough, man. That's tough. Maybe I'd put her in baddie approved. Nah, we'll put her in pretty but not a baddie. Let's go with that. I think that's okay. Up next is Chris Cyborg. Wait, is her name Chris? I think it is. I don't remember. Uh, she's going in fuck no. I don't know what it is. She just kind of has like a ballooned up looking face or something. I don't know if it's from being punched or what, but Just ain't for me. Anyway, up next is this girl. I'm not gonna lie. She kinda looks like a dude. She kinda looks like a dude with like makeup and longer hair. I think it's just a really strong jawline, but I'd put her in kinda looks like a dude. Anyway, up next is this chick. Probably put her in fuck no, I'm not gonna lie. Up next is this girl. She kinda looks like she'd be an asshole, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. Yeah, she kinda looks like she'd be really mean. I'm not really into that. Probably put her in she alright. This chick. Now, I gotta be honest, she kinda looks like a dude. I think it's just a really strong jawline or something. I'm not too sure, but she kinda looks like a dude. I think I'm gonna just put her here. No, she's definitely above these motherfuckers, though. You're definitely above this girl. Anyway, this girl. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what it is. I think I'm gonna put her in A. I think I'm gonna put her in A. I don't know what it is. I don't. Yeah. Nunes. Kinda looks like a dude. Yeah. She kinda just does look like a dude. Ronda Rousey. Now, Ronda Rousey's an interesting case, because right now she'd be in the fuck no for sure. I don't know what it is. She just aged like shit, I guess. I don't know. But in her prime, man, in her prime, she was very bad, man. She was baddie. Yeah, and that's the photo that's being shown. So, I mean, it's after she became champ, when she was getting a little bit more buff and stuff. But she's going in baddie nonetheless. Up next is Mackenzie Dern. Now, I wish I could have found a photo of her with a straight face, but I couldn't. Uh, but she does have a very beautiful smile. Very beautiful smile. Probably put her above Juliana Pena. And then up next is this girl. She honestly looks like her name is Daniel. She could run around and say, "My name's Daniel," and I'd probably believe her. Alright, up next is this girl. She kind of just looks like someone's auntie, She looks nice, but she's in the fuck now. And up next is this girl. She's kind of pretty, she might be in baddie approved, I'm not gonna lie. Now, the hat is doing some work, so we don't know, what's under the hat. But I don't know. I think she's going in baddie approved. She looks kind of pretty there, yeah. Probably putting her there. Up next is this chick. Now, straight up, she kind of looks like a dude, man. I'm not gonna lie. She kind of looks like a dude. She's probably under Nunes. Yeah. Yeah. Also, you should be like over here. Yeah. Anyway, Joanna Desert Dick. Nah. She's going to fuck now, man. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, next is this chick. She looks kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she looks kind of mean, kind of tough, which is what you need for an MMA fighter. Probably put her in. Fuck no, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe above Holly Holm. Yeah. The reason why Rose is higher than all of these is because I'm not, like she still looked very pretty with her, longer hair. Sorry, with her longer hair, but I don't know. She just went bald and now she just looks like a fucking dude. And I'm not even uh against bald girls or buzzcut girls. There's a lot of buzzcut girls that are hot, man. But Rose is not one of them. She just looks like a fucking dude or like a teenage boy, And I'm not into teenage boys, like I said. Anyway, up next, this girl. I think we can agree, she looks like a baddie. I don't know who she is, but she looks very pretty there. Up next is Zhang Wei Li. Zhang Weili kind of looks like a dude. I'm not gonna fucking lie. She kind of looks like a dude. She just does. I don't know. And then up next is this girl. I don't know who she is, but she's fucking baddie approved. She's probably over Ronda. Yeah. Maybe you're over Ronda and you're over Ronda. This list looks pretty fucking good. It's more even than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of fuck no's, but it actually looks pretty good.